Corvette Racing ambassador, and I think my favorite Canadian. Ron Fellows, it's great to see you here at SEMA this year.
Thank you.
Now, just some exciting news I think all Corvette fans are going to love is this Michelin Corvette Challenge at Spring Mountain. Why don't you fill us in a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's really started with a conversation with Mark Dickens at the SEMA show last year about taking a Z51 and putting it on Michelin GT Pilot Sport GT slicks, and what do we got to do to make the car stop, corner, and handle the Nevada heat? And Mark and his team did a tremendous job with all the parts and pieces, which are all laid out here. And again, a lot of it is as Mark can better explain, are flow down pieces from the Z06 that made it just a tremendous car from and transforming it the Z51 to an unreal track day car on these Michelin slicks. And then it was, this thing is awesome. We need to create a series, and we've had the interest level develop between with the popularity of the 7th generation Stingray, from our students and also the club members that are at Spring Mountain. So it's an entry level series for people to come and do a little racing with this particular car, with this package. And it's for me it's great fun to drive. So I know that Corvette owners are going to absolutely love not only the package, but an opportunity to come and do a little bit of racing.
Great.
Hi, Justin. Nice hair.
I want to model after you. I was going for the Ron Fellows look. You like it? And your leather jacket.
So now, what I understand is you're racing 8 weekends a year.
15
total?
Yes, 15 total races. The last weekend will be a single, have an end of season banquet. So the first race is, again, this is part of the Spring Mountains Club weekends. February 20th is the first double race weekend, and again, it's we'll have practice, 2 qualifying sessions, 2 races, and and again we'll have. We've got it dialed. The car is very durable. We've got the tires sorted out, and it's a great tire. Comes up to speed, very, very quickly, which is great for entry level. I'm really looking forward to seeing how it takes off. My fear is handling the abundance of interest.
Now, you've had this car and you've tested it, and I understand it's a little bit faster than the standard Z51.
Ooh, yeah. It's lap time wise on the East track, it's 4 seconds. Yeah, 4 seconds quicker than the AC51. Yeah.
So we're gonna bring in Mark. Mark with GM. How are you today, sir?
I'm good.
Now you and Ron got together and talked about what you can do to enhance the performance of these cars. What are some of the suggestions that you came up with?
Sure. To take a car like this, to put it in the hands of a guy like Ron Fellows on a hot Nevada summer day running 10/10ths on a set of sticky slicks, it takes about 4 different areas we had to address on the performance of the vehicle. So we had to go through powertrain cooling, we had to go through aerodynamic downforce, we had to go through braking, and we had to improve handling. So those the 4 areas we went to study, and our engineering team started working on different approaches to how we can improve cooling, for example. And this is where the Z06 kind of comes into play. We already got this big brother out there that has a higher performing engine and higher lateral grip. So for example, we pulled down the aero rear spoiler from it, Z06 spoiler with the stage 3 wicker bill. The cooling, we would address that by the Z06 grill, which is like 17% more flow. The Z06 radiator fan, which is a 600 watt radiator fan. And then we also use some ingenuity around how do we get the water temps and oil temps down even lower by adding in an auxiliary water cooler that drop the water temps even more before we get them into the radiator. So that combination is what it took to get that engine to be able to run consistent laps at 100+ degree day with a guy like Ron. And then brakes, for example, Z06 has a great set of monoblock 6-piston Brembo brakes with 2-piece rotors. So we grab those. Those are like significant improvement in brake. I think your term was
they're
almost too good.
Yeah. I thought, man, because it took. I mean, it seemed like it was about the braking distance got reduced by about 30 or 40%, and I thought, maybe this is too good. But it was. Mark and his team did a great job. Our final validation was in early September, and as Mark said, it was 102 ambient, and I did multiple tanks of fuel over the course of a couple of days. And we had one day of rain, actually. Go figure, in the desert. The one and only time. But no, it passed with flying colors. It was awesome. So
now these are customer cars that are going to be racing, but you don't have to just be part of the Corvette Challenge, the Michelin Corvette Challenge to get this car. You can go into your parts dealer or order it.
Right, that's correct. What we have right now is you can walk into a Chevrolet dealership and buy these parts right over the counter. And then you look in our performance parts catalog on page 49. We actually make this really simple and have listed part number by part number for each part it takes to build this car, the same car that Ron's got. And it's kind of neat. You don't have to do it all at once. You can work your way into it. You can start with the grill. You can as you start getting to this guy's level of driving, which you'll never attain, but as you start going down that path, you can start working your way into it as the budget allows.
I'm not even sure I'm where I used to be either.
So now, Ron, I did the Ron Fellows School last year. One of the best 2 days I've ever spent in my life.
Thank you.
How do you feel the school really prepares students for just everyday driving as well as track driving?
Well, essentially, in the 2-day program for Corvette owners. So as the official performance driving school for Corvette, what we're catering to right now are the Corvette owners. So when you buy any 7th generation Corvette, it comes with a heavily subsidized 2 days by Chevrolet. So the owner pays $1,000, Chevrolet pays the rest. It's about a $2,700 value. And our goal is to make sure at the end of 2 days, the Corvette owner has a thorough understanding of all the controls and capabilities of the Corvette, and also on how to attack a racetrack basically have a great understanding of how to go to a track, how to approach a track, not get themselves in trouble. The car has got tremendous stopping and cornering capabilities on its own, and that can be a little intimidating because 90-odd% of the people that come to the school, the first time they slide a car, generally not on purpose.
Right.
So a lot of the curriculum is based on providing them with some basic car control skills, and then it's on track and be able to leave with a solid understanding. And I think what at the end we hear about it, as you and I were talking, Keith, that you were seeing things different on the road based on your experience of track. And again, some of that is your ability to visually track. And you got to be on top of your game when you're going 100 miles an hour as opposed to 60 on the highway. So your eyes are up, you're scanning a little bit more, you're a little bit more aware, and that's and also a little more comfortable in making decisions. And that's some of the work that we do is improving your ability to make the correct decisions in a short amount of time. That mind speed processing that we talk about in the school.
I always was fascinated how the instructors just sort of brought you along, where every time you went out, you just got a little bit more comfortable. You understood the car, and it got to the point where I was starting to select. Well, do I like the meteorological shocks? Do I like the other ones? Well, it depends on the time of day and how the track feels. So you really start to get a great understanding of it. So.
And again, that's one of the things that our guys do with the help of the guys like Mark and his team is being able to spend part of those 2 days. There's a 45-minute window where we go over all the controls that are in the car for you, not only on the street but also on the track.
Right. So anyway, Michelin Corvette Challenge. We can find out about it at MichelinCorvetteChallenge.com.
Cool.
Yeah. And the GM parts, the GM performance parts. We'll get the catalog and check out page 49.
Yep, and you know what? One of the things also, we're expanding the product line of performance parts to trucks as well. So you can also add a performance exhaust or induction on your tow vehicle too.
I would be remiss though if I didn't mention Michelin. You guys are running on Michelin slicks, but I love the rain tires, the regular Pilot Sport. They come forward to 2016.
Thanks, Keith. Thanks for having us.